Now, the problem is that most people, and you should listen to this super carefully, most people now don't have hobbies. If you point out their hobbies, the typical answers you're going to get video games, watching movies, I don't know, what else? That's about it, right? You'll hear video games and watching movies. Now, both of these things are pure consumption of product. What you're saying is when you say, oh, my hobbies is watching movies and playing video games, is that your hobbies are to consume. This is the signal that you are giving the person who just asked you that question. Now, how exactly is this supposed to help you build confidence? How are you supposed to feel better about yourself when the thing that you are doing in its entirety is just consumption? Now, of course, if you were entirely honest and you looked at hobby as where do I spend most of my time, you would realize that short form content is probably another thing that's a huge consumer of your day-to-day. Now, the problem with that is that since you're not being honest, you're also not pointing out the real issue. You're prideful. You have enough ego that you don't want to let go of the fact that maybe, just maybe, there is something wrong with the way you are living now. Not because you yourself see it as wrong, but because it goes against our nature as human beings. The call to discovery, the call to adventure, the call to find out who exactly you are and what the fuck you are capable of. These are all questions that matter beyond what we allow them to in recent day-to-day, which is terrible. The best way you can fix that is start by reading 10 pages a day. Just doing that. And don't write it down as something you should do. You should just wake up with a book right next to you on your nightstand, and you should read 10 pages of that book with complete attention, with notifications off. And listen, I'm mostly speaking at teenagers here, because teenagers are the ones that are gonna, you guys are the leaders of the future world. Me, let alone, I've got my shit together now, but I was the same. And I can tell you that it does not pay well. This focus that you have, this desire to be cool according to the standards of what your peers think are cool. You know what's being cool? It means being smart. It means being responsible. And I know I sound like a complete unk saying all of these things, but I'm 20, and if at 20 years old I've already picked up what it matters to be a responsible person, then you definitely know you're competing with me. And that's a real issue. This isn't competition you want to have. I think you need to understand that so far in your life, everything has been significantly generous. And if you want to attract positive energy and the people that stick around, the people that believe in you for you, instead of the people that are there just to entertain and allow you to have a good time, if you want to make it big, if you want to do things that will be remembered and make this life a lot more than one-way ticket to dementia at 80 years old, which we're all very likely of, especially with the rate that we consume short-form content, which is why you need to remove it from your life entirely. You want to stop scrolling social media so much? Stop sending your buddy reels. Stop having Instagram on your phone in general. Get rid of X, YouTube, Instagram, all of these apps off of your phone ASAP. Keep them on your laptop, because the issue is when you go on your phone without realizing it, you have the ability to just click an app, a button, instantly going into it and be fed dopamine. You get happiness, quick, short, meaningless happiness just from clicking a button. Every time you click that app, let alone not even scroll on posts anymore, just by clicking it, you're getting dopamine. And you have no idea the damage that does to your brain. I won't be the expert to teach you on that, but if you want, and if you have the attention span for it, which I highly recommend you forge somehow, as if you're in fucking Zeus Forge room right now, is Andrew Huberman. Watch his podcast. Watch podcasts in general. How much better is it to say when someone asks you, oh, what are your hobbies? What do you do in your free time? Oh, I build apps, I vibe code, I run an AI automation agency, I read books, I work out, I cook, I love learning languages. Think about this. You're instantly adding character traits that are important to your physical being, not your virtual being. Because when you scroll, that's what you're doing. You're adding to your virtual being, and we're not in a metaverse yet. This does not matter yet. And if you don't want to end up like in a WALL-E scenario where you're stuck to the screen, continuously not even aware of your surroundings, let alone getting fattened up over time. You grow fat from greed. This greed to find something stimulating and happy is what eventually will kill you. And another thing about life that you should keep in mind that's super important in case you're thinking about keeping these apps on your phone, even though you know you have no self-control, is you're all in. Whether you like it or not, you are all in. This will kill you. You might as well play the best goddamn game you can. You might not have chosen this character, let alone don't get to select its physical traits for the time being. But your advantages are your own. Your story is your own. And if you don't live it enough that it's worth telling, that it's worth being prideful of, you lost. Don't lose. Good luck. And seriously, I don't mean this in a YouTuber-esque way of trying to get you motivated. I am rooting for you. And you have to win. Winning is your only option. You got this.